This is 2/25/2024. We are in Natural Springs, what is it? State Park? Natural Falls State Park, and we found this really cool teardrop trailer that, look at this. So awesome. This lady's going to do a little tour for me. Haha. Okay, we're ready. This is Deborah.
This is called a raindrop because it's a
Raindrop.
little bit bigger than a teardrop because it has a couch that makes into bunk beds in it.
Oh, wow.
And so, but I'm going to show you this. You can have a refrigerator in here, but we just have a cooler because we're too cheap to buy the refrigerator.
Yeah.
What I like about this is if you're boondocking, you can take the cooler out. Pull it out. This serves nothing except to keep the grease from popping up.
I have one of those at home.
And so when you're boondocking, we're paying for electricity here. So we
wow, look at
always
that.
use our New Wave cooktops. But when we're off, we have this propane cooktop here.
Neat.
So, and it just, you let it cool off and it just slides
That
in.
is cool, isn't it?
So,
Yeah, I like it.
Can I ask a question? How much does this thing weigh?
1,300 pounds.
1,300 is it?
13.
Well,
Yeah.
you could tow it with
I
your
could
four-wheeler.
totally tow this with my 4Runner.
This has
Look at this
everything
beautiful
locks
wood.
down, so when you're traveling, you just lock it in. This can come off and go onto a picnic table.
Wow, that's cool.
When I get ready, I don't know if you saw me getting ready this morning, but this comes down. So you
She's
can
got
comb
her
your
makeup
hair.
mirror.
Yeah.
It's her rear view mirror, or it's her little makeup mirror. That's
And then
cute.
this at night, you can turn on the red light for night. To keep
Cool.
the bugs away and stuff. And so these right here are storage.
Oh, neat.
So you pull these out.
Oh, wow, more storage. Holy
I have,
moly. Look at
Like
that.
I have 2 cooktops down here.
Look at that. That is crazy.
Um,
This is like an actual garage, man.
I have 2 of these, and
New
they
Wave,
they don't get hot until you put the pan on them.
Wow.
So I carry 2 of those. And,
This is so cool.
yeah, it's really a lot of storage if you really want to think
They're
about
really well
it.
built,
you
aren't
know?
they?
Yeah, they are.
They are very well built.
These are built in the factory in Cedar, Wisconsin.
I weave, so I weave this stuff. So
Engineers, a couple of engineers lost their jobs and started building campers. And so these are built out of .40 aircraft aluminum. And the fenders those are stainless steel. And they tried to appeal to our 50s, 60s generation. We got Baby Moon hubcaps and stuff.
Yeah, I saw that. It's cool.
we kind of got it fully loaded, other than the leather couch
Yeah.
and the furnace. We didn't get a furnace. We got an air conditioner, but not a furnace. These come separate, but we bought them because they allow me to organize a little bit better. And so, same thing here. Lots of storage.
That is crazy.
Very nice.
I love the little sink, too.
Yeah, it holds 8. I store stuff when we're traveling in here. 8 gallons of clear water and 8 gallons of gray water. And so my little teapot over there, I know it takes me about 1.5 tea cans to do my dishes and stuff.
Oh, you got the model.
It's cute.
She wants to go more minimalist like this.
Yes,
yeah.
this is more my cup of tea
Here's
right here.
another storage area right here. Now this is really trashy, but
That's still really cool.
and the battery sits under here.
So
And
this is your gray water, and look where her little
yeah.
levels are.
And
right
then
here.
my battery
yeah.
thing.
Oh, yeah.
And my battery sits under here, and this is storage up here. I just put stuff that I need up there. So
This is beautiful.
Then it has a
thank you.
receiver hitch on there.
So you could
and
even
you
pull
can
more
hold-
stuff.
You can hold
put
up to
bicycles on there and stuff.
Yeah.
You can carry up to 150 pounds on that receiver hitch.
What I really like about this, one of the things that I really like, is they paid a lot of attention to detail. For instance, see these little grooves here? So
Yeah.
if you're prepping your food and you tilt the head up of the camper, things will roll off if you're prepping food and stuff,
Yeah.
you know. But they paid a lot of attention to detail. For instance, there's a lot of room in this thing, and they just cannot believe it's got a queen size bed, it's got a couch, it's got. and
That's
let
crazy.
me
Yes,
open
I
it
can't
up
wait
for
to get
you.
in there and look. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to get in there and look.
no.
I'm going to climb
No, you're
in.
not.
No, I'm
It's,
not.
it's in a bunk bed mode right now, but it
Look at
has
that.
And we just used it we had it almost 10 years and decided we've never put the bunk beds up. Oh, we got twice as much storage with the bunk beds.
Well, yeah.
Oh, up here. You
Yeah,
could have
see?
some.
You can take the rail off. Those are like for little kids so they don't roll out on
Oh, there's
you.
the air conditioner. Okay.
Yeah.
TV. Wow.
that
Another
air
thing about
conditioner
this
run
that I
you out
really
pretty
Oh, I
like,
bet it will. Look how quality this wood is in here.
the
Oh, wow.
if you notice the air conditioner, look out here. This is what I really like.
I
You don't see it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
It's got a vent.
Yeah,
I thought I thought that was.
Yeah, and then that little
Got a little, it's got a little, what do you call that? A fantastic fan, yeah.
I tell you, that usually does the trick for us. We
Oh,
haven't
yeah.
ever used. Now, it also has these screens here. You see on
You can
his
put
side.
screens here.
And they zip. So in the summertime, if you want to leave your doors open, and I don't know if you can see his water bottle holder over there,
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
and see right up above it. Now I put that in, but it's to hang your glasses on.
Oh, there you go. There you
Yeah.
go. Yeah.
So.
Look at that wood on the top. That's so cool. This is just beautiful.
And then it has 4 containers underneath the bed, but we don't use them.
Under the bed? Where at? Like, what do you mean?
They're like if you look down here, there's storage down here. And
Uh-huh.
you just pull the thing, and we have a spare tire, and that's about it. The other 3 are empty.
So is this mattress like custom made for this, or just a regular queen size mattress?
I think it's custom made, but I bought
So
a
you bought it?
foam-
It came with it?
Yeah, I bought a memory foam to go over the top of it.
See, everybody puts memory foam on top of stuff.
It just made it more comfortable.
Yes.
Now here is this thing goes all the way through, and that's where we keep all of our utility cords and
Okay.
things. And we usually
little
have
propane
a
bottle.
lock. Yeah, this propane bottle, and then the top up here you get from behind the couch or the bunk beds, and that's where we keep our opposite season because we camp year round.
Yes.
So if it's summer, we have the winter stuff, the winter.
Is it pretty insulated pretty well?
Oh my gosh.
Really well.
There's your wood, the thickness of your wood. I don't know if that's 3/4 or 5/8 or
This is absolutely gorgeous.
you can see that.
Oh, I could totally
And then
hang
these
out in
are,
this.
Really well built.
you know, for the ultraviolet, you know, and stuff. And
Yeah.
it's got little porch lights on it and stuff, and it's got little vents. And like last night, I got hot. I had to crack the window's still cracked a bit,
Yeah.
but I got hot.
Or how that door works and pull
Oh,
it
you
back.
just pull it back like that, and it holds on to it.
Is that-
And then the handles on the inside, they lock independent from the lock on the outside, so you can
Okay, so you can lock
in.
yourself in so nobody can.
Yeah, you
Get ya.
can lock yourself in.
So cool.
I don't know. We didn't get the furnace. If we got the furnace, it would have taken up this area across the bottom
For heat.
and we have yet needed. Last night I plugged in an electric blanket,
There you go. Yeah.
and that's in, you know.
If you stay in the perfect weather, you don't really need.
Get a buddy heater or whatever.
Yeah, I have a little one that I put. I just open up one of the little things, and I'll tell you something else. Being a minimalist, I found that we traveled to Europe, and I bought these compression bags, and like this has my winter pajamas in it. It's got socks, underwear in it, because they're compression. So my clothes, I just put them in these compression things.
That's perfect. Yeah.
and they compress the air out of them.
That's
They've
nice.
got double zippers,
I love that.
and so it helps when you're
Being a minimalist, yes. And you have to be.
Yes.
My boyfriend works IT, so he has to have all these computers and stuff everywhere. So this would never work for us, but for me, I love it. I absolutely.
Laptop.
Yes, I love this. This
They
is so cool.
make them now where the laptop comes down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Got
on
like a
the
little
yeah.
dust thing.
They come down. We bought this 2000 December
2014.
2014, and then a lot of times, and that we also have a tent that goes out here that comes probably out to about here that hooks onto this.
That's custom made for that.
But we don't use it. That one's so easy. We just pop it up.
Yeah, I was gonna get one of these.
Yeah, I don't want to look in there, but I'll take a video of what this
Oh, go
kind of
ahead.
looks
There's
like.
nothing in there. We just use it as a dressing room.
That's so cool.
And we had one that popped up a little different than this, but I saw this guy in Alaska, and he kept saying he liked this, so I ordered it. And by golly, we do like it.
Yeah. So you can stand up and.
Change, yeah. It'd be very difficult to get changed in there, but you could if you had to.
Pops up. And
We change. We can use it as a shower. We can use it as a porta potty. We carry a porta potty. We just usually walk just over there anyway.
Yeah, I used the shower over there this morning. It was fabulous.
Yeah, yeah.
It was fabulous. Except for I had to call him and say, babe, guess what I forgot? And he's like, what? And I said, a towel. I'm sitting here freezing, we're soaking wet. And I'm like, I forgot a towel.
You know, to be a minimalist, we were camped here when we had 2 little boys with their grandparents, and they were actually in this site, and we were in the next one. They spent the whole weekend with us, and every time they needed something, like one got a splinter, and I said, oh, let me get my tweezers and stuff. And the grandmother finally said, is there anything you don't have in the camper? And I said, you just take little bits, and what I do is make a list of what I use, and I replace it.
Yeah,
But a lot of
Just
things
the
have more
essentials.
than one function.
right.
And when I go to the bathhouse, a lot of times it depends on where we stay, but I have a little step stool, and I put my this is what I carry. Sorry, I weave and I spin, so that's my spinning stuff.
So you guys fully retired, and this is what you
I
do?
just did.
Yeah.
I just this last year, this is my shower bag,
Yeah.
and it has my.
Yeah, you have to have your little shower bag to have all your goodies in there,
I have
essentials.
this, hair dryer. I have my clothes. I have a towel in here. Everything that I need.
See, you were smarter than me. I forgot the towel. This is our first, we tried to go to Arizona, and that was we had motorhome problems, and we only live an hour and 45 minutes away, so we're like, let's just take smaller trips, and that way if something happens, we're not so far away.
I found this, and this. I
that's cool.
take this to Europe with me, and what this does is this thing here. If you don't have, I don't want to set this on the floor
Right,
in the
right,
bathroom.
right.
So if they do have a hook, I can hook this on it.
There
It's
you
my
go, yeah,
extra
that's
hand.
perfect, yeah.
And so, I find things that I
Yes,
like
yes.
to help my life
Exactly.
become easier and stuff.
Here's
You-
your brochure concept.
Yes, I would love that. Absolutely, yes. That is awesome.
And 10 years ago, this is what they'd do for you. If you bought a camper, you get $100 off of a Coleman, you get one of these 3 things.
Cool.
And,
Yeah, I will definitely take this. This is
so,
awesome.
So if you buy one, if you give them that code there, then
But like this, show her how that breaks
Oh, go
down into a bed. They have 3. This is the real teardrop, and like I said, it doesn't have this in it. And I really like the storage, the extra storage. This is what
Yes.
the couch looks like when it's not.
Oh, cool.
And it can sit flat, or it can kind of tilt up like a recliner. And then of course this is what it looks like when there's not all this junk in it.
Yeah.
But we keep winter stuff in there, summer stuff in there. There's a little fan in there that we set out. We just keep.
So I'm assuming you guys have a home somewhere and you just
yes.
do this part-time. So many people, you hear about them selling everything and they go full-time. I could not do that. No.
We park this in the garage.
Yeah,
You unhook
yeah.
it. And
Small
I'll
enough
tell
to
ya,
fit in the garage.
When we were, like I said, when we were going to Smokies, we've gone north, we've gone south, but we found that this lady, everywhere we went, they'd say, oh, we don't have any vacancies. But we got there and she'd look out and she'd say, oh, is that all you got? Because compared to like that, it
Yeah.
looks like a premature baby.
Yeah.
And they would say, oh, we'll tuck you in for $8.
No, there you go.
And
Cheap.
it was like, okay, that's all we want is a place to sleep, because we were getting
Yeah.
up early in the morning. But they make to leave. But here's ours,
Yeah.
and then here's this one. It has one door, and you notice that it hadn't have any windows up here. And this one has 2 doors. I like that because I can get out whenever I don't have to
Yes. Climb over somebody. Plus the breeze going.
But I don't. It's not for everybody.
Custom made,
And where do they make these at again?
Necedah, Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
I'll tell you all about that.
Well, if it's made in Wisconsin, they probably are insulated well because that's a cold place.
They
Here you
have
go,
these little
pocket.
vents right here to help vent, because I'm telling you, even in the wintertime, we have to crack a window, a small crack, but it's so well insulated that we have to crack because it gets stuffy.
Yeah.
And stuff.
So how do you clean this? It just regular
We've
car
never
wash?
cleaned it.
You've
We
never
just-
had to clean it?
We just take it through the car wash. We don't
put-
like clean
We
it.
don't put soap on it. Yeah, I just use a car wash. And
Just
water.
use water? Really?
is
Wow.
extra.
Yes.
Yeah, that's ours. We can have that. Thank you guys. Well, this has been fun, guys. I appreciate it. This is literally the coolest thing in this whole place. Like, I love these things.
They're actually built. They told us to last a lifetime. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Oh, yeah.
If you take care of them, because like, but what another really cool thing about it is if your GPS tells you you're going a certain and it's really not the right way, you can unhook it, work your truck around it or your vehicle.
'Cause you can pick it up and
then
move it.
just take it by the tongue and turn it around and hook back onto
That
it.
is awesome because it's so light.
Yeah, it's so light. And,
Yeah, that is so cool.
And it's
Yeah.
Portion axle on it, separate, you know, it makes
Oh,
it smooth
okay.
the riding, you know,
Yeah.
it's 13 feet long, I think, isn't it?
one end to the other.
Yeah.
It's light enough that you could pretty much pull it with anything. That's what I like because my 4Runner would only pull, I think, 5,000 pounds, which I would never want to max it out. But
It does have an outside shower as well.
This
Oh, it
weighs
does.
about 1,300 pounds.
that's really, and that's empty though.
That's in.
So how much weight do you think you put in it?
Probably right now, I
Have you ever like went to a place and weighed it
I haven't.
fully? You
I
could.
haven't.
Yeah, go to like a cat scale.
I'd
done
say
that
at the most.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, I've learned how to hide things. Like if I have extra clothes that I need to take or
Mm-hmm.
something,
Under.
I hide them. You know, they're just hidden.
Right, right.
But we have games in there. We have all sorts of stuff in there. We have a lantern in there.
I just love it. It's freaking cool.
That's it.
And it's so easy to take.
I think last we knew they had 16 employees, and there's 2 engineers that lost their jobs about, I don't know, 15 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Because they were moving to the East Coast and they did not want to move to the East Coast.
Mm-hmm.
So they decided to start building these.
They had a couple
I
of
love 'em.
engineers that didn't have anything to do, so they started building campers.
One was going to the Grand Canyon and he had 4 kids.
Mm-hmm.
And he told the other one, he goes, I'm going to have to put the tents up 21 times before we get home.
Yeah.
And the other one was thinking about it, and he come over and he had a 1940s mechanic. It was some kind of magazine for kind of trailers, and he said, "Why don't we try this?" And he made the first one, which did not have the bed in it, the bunk beds in it.
Yeah.
And they got it back. They sold it after they started making the bigger ones. And somebody called them and said, we have number 1. Do you want it back? And they bought it back. And they just, and I think it appeals to a lot of people who don't want to take a big, camper.
Yes.
And they don't want to spend all the gas money
Yes.
and stuff.
Yes.
And
We know.
so,
Every time we fill that up, it's $100 bill.
See those handles?
She hates the big motorhome.
I hate it. Yeah.
They tried to design those handles off kind of like a 50-some model
Yeah, that's
vehicle
cool.
or something like that.
I just love the quality of it. To
what
me,
was
if
your
you're
first
gonna,
name again?
Missy.
Missy. And I've learned so many things along the way. For instance, when it rains, my shoes, and I just open the door, pull them out, put my shoes on in here, and then I get out when it's
Yeah,
raining to
yeah.
get my shoes dry.
Brilliant, yeah.
And stuff. I've learned so much about
Things that you need that are necessities and things
how
that you
to
don't
do it.
need. Yeah.
And like for him, he doesn't. His shoes are so big that those are a little hard. So I take rain caps when we stay in hotels. They give you shower caps. You put them over the top of
Mm-hmm. There you
his
go.
shoe,
Yeah.
and so it never rains in his shoes. And his
Yep.
shoes are flat with these
That's great.
shower caps.
And then
on
you
them.
use the bed of your truck to store a bunch of stuff in there too. I'm
Yeah,
assuming.
like our
Yeah, all your camping stuff, your
yeah.
chairs.
And this is one of the best tables.
It has an emergency brake up there on the front. Did she show you that?
No. That is a cool table.
It's really nice.
That is cool. You see that? That's cute.
It's really nice.
Yeah,
It just folds out.
I like that. Got your little pop holder or your
See, we
cup
don't
holder.
have to scotch these tires because we have an emergency brake up here. You just pull that handle back and it locks the brakes in on you.
Wow, this is so cool. I appreciate you guys giving me this tour.
Well, we love it.
And what was your name again?
Deborah Austin, Eddie Austin.
And Deborah and Eddie Austin. Thank you guys so much.
Oh, it's
Thank
really
you. Give me a
nice.
hug.
Oh.
It's so nice to meet you guys. Thank you
Yeah,
for the tour.
you're
This is my
welcome.
first official video. Oh, say bye-bye.
So I'll have to get on. What's your last name?
Missy Martin, and this is Chris
I don't
Swearingen.
really have a YouTube.
No, but we might